Hi SD family, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm back. Oh my god, guys, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I have to say welcome. On this channel we just talk about different topics, nice lovely topics, topics that will motivate you, things that are happening around us. Sometimes I have people that come on the channel and we talk together and we can learn one or two things. Like I said, my aim is to at least inspire or touch one person. If it's one that I can just achieve, then I'm happy. Basically, money, any problem, then I'm fine. So if you're new, welcome. Watch the video, the full video. And if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't just subscribe now. Click the notification bell so that you're notified of any video that is coming out that I'm dropping. Like I said, I'm going to try and upload every Saturday, but it's not always the case, obviously, but because real life shenanigans is there. Can I say, I did my makeup myself, and I'm looking at myself and I'm like, girl, you did it. Okay, let's get into today's video. Yeah. Sorry. I'm admiring myself and my hair and the makeup that I did. Whoa, girl, I tried. So let's get into today's video. A friend of mine, I met up with my girlfriends, and one of my friends said to me, Ife, with all these weddings and stuff that is happening around you, I'm sure you're under pressure. And I was like, no, I'm not. And she was like, what do you mean? Like, look at that one is getting married, this one is getting married, this one is getting married. It's wedding seasons. And I'm like, yeah, because it's their time and season to get married. And she was like, this is it, you tire me. And she was like, come on, are people not pressuring you at this and that? I was like, yeah, people are talking. Parents are talking, aunties and talking, they're talking. But I was like, what you have to realize is that purposes and time and season for everyone is different. And this is where I'm going. When she said that, I was like, that's where we're all losing it. We compare ourselves so much with others. You know what comparison does? It kills, and it's the destruction of you. It firstly destructs you, then it kills you. You have to take over your mind and your body. And you can only do that if you have a vision and a focus in life. I said in one of my videos, I think I said in the video of the one that I did for the YouTube, I said that this life is a journey, and your journey is different from mine. And some of us are early starters, some of us are later starters. Either way, we're all going to achieve it. But you can lose that focus and your vision and the plan that God has had for you in this life if you continue to compare yourself to others. Imagine, comparison destroys, and it literally, you can never be satisfied. Like, it drains you. Imagine trying to be someone, and when you try to be someone, they're working on themselves. So when you think you've achieved something, before you realize they've also achieved something, so you're going. Technically, if you look at it, the trend is more like you're a follower. So ask yourself, do you want to be a follower for the rest of your life, or do you want to be a leader? One of my friends that is getting married next year now said to her, Ife might not be getting married, but there are things in Ife that I saw that she has achieved that I don't have. I was like, what? Amy, what do I have? I have nothing. But she said it. I was like, wait, what do you mean? She was like, Ife, I know you might not be getting married, but at least by the time marriage will come your way, you've done a lot and worked on you a lot. Meanwhile, I still look at this friend of mine and I still say, wow, God has done well for her. You have to realize that while others are celebrating, some are mourning, and some are also comparing. And that's where I'm coming from. I'm literally just saying that while I was looking at her and celebrating with her, she also saw something in me that she felt like I have that she doesn't. life is not complete like that. There's always going to be something that is lacking in each other's life. Don't compare. Every time you're comparing the outside. When I looked at people that are chartered and I was admiring them, and I was like, I want to be like them. I want to have my chartered accountant. I want to have this and that. Little did I know that behind closed door, it takes real work. It was until I got into it that I realized that I'll finish work at 6:30 or sometimes 6 o'clock. You rush down to class straightforward. You're studying up until like 10:30, finish at 10:30. I don't get home until 12. I still try to, or 11:30. I try to do maybe a 45 minutes of like, let's just skip through what we learned. That's the struggle they went to get their chartered. Are you prepared to go through what they went through just to get to where they are? That's the question you should ask yourself. Or are you preparing yourself for your own goal and to go through the steps to achieve your own goals and visions in this life? I've been a victim. You've been a victim, unless we're lying to ourselves. But do you see how things work? You can't be comparing the outside to the inside. Have you seen a beautiful house? All you see is a door. You open the door and that's when you are amazed by what's inside it. Then sometimes you open the door to a very beautiful house from the outside and it stinks from the inside. That is the reality of comparison. The moment you stop comparing, you start to appreciate the things that you have. I said I may not be getting married, but I've achieved a lot and I'm happy. I'm happy with where I am. I'm happy with where I'm coming from, where I've been, and I'm happy to see where God is taking me. I now work with 3 things that really helped me. I work on my mind. I start to realize the power of the mind. This mind is powerful. I don't think we realize how much it affects us. I now control my mind to focus on the things that I wanted to focus on. I said one thing in one of my videos. I definitely want to be deaf to things that have been said. You know, all the murmuring? No, I want to be deaf to it. I only want to be awake to the things that God have called me for. I only want to be in tune to the things that are matters to me. And you have to do the same. Look, here, I'm not saying I'm perfect because I'm not. But comparison will distract you from the things that you've achieved. So you will complain more, you will mourn more, you will be sad more, you will have anxiety more. It brings up fear. You can't have gratitude on anything because you're busy comparing yourself to others. And these same others, if you ask them the question, they will have a list for you. A whole list that you'll be like, you're going through this. If you don't know, don't pray and wish for it. That's what I've learned. If you do not know, do not pray. Don't say a prayer. Don't wish for it. It is not for you. My mom is a twin. And even though they are twin, identical twins, their purpose in life is different. My mom is down here in Europe, she's down in Nigeria, and she's as successful as you can think. Just because she's in Nigeria doesn't make her any less than my mom. She has a beautiful family. Mom has a beautiful family. They've all made it in this world. My parents wanted me to go to university. I ended up going to college. I'm now working. I'm now a chartered accountant. My sister went to university. She's working. My brother went to college. He's working. Individually, we're all fine. Collectively, we come together and we do stuff. Nobody is a burden on anyone. But our pattern and our part in life way differ. That's where I'm going. If you watched my last video, that said something. My dad, while talking about marriage, that said there are seasons and times for everything. The Bible is complete. There are seasons to mourn. There are seasons to cry. There are seasons to laugh. There are seasons to plant and to harvest. There are seasons to kill. There are seasons to heal. There are seasons to break. Times and seasons for everything. That said, if you look at the tree or flowers, they are watered and they are given the same nutrients, yet they don't grow or blossom at the same time. Wahoo! They don't grow or blossom at the same time. So if you can think like that, I think the world will be a better place. I now start comparing myself to myself of yesterday. I work on my mind to channel it on the things that I want focusing on. And for everything that I achieved, I actually use MEE, 3 things: mind, emotions and strength, and your energy. Energy as the actions into things that I'm doing. And when I achieve it, I'm filled with joy. I'm filled with strength. I'm happy. I have peace. I said to myself when I went for my chartered that I would rather do it now than get married and then I have to blame my husband for every time I look at others that have the chartered and said it's because of you I never had it. I'm doing him a favor if you understand what I mean, because I've always wanted this. So I technically am doing him a favor. I'm doing him a favor by getting my chartered now, because it's always been my dream. It's always been my full dream to have my chartered, and now that I have it, at least now I won't be complaining to him and just be like, forget it too, I don't want it. Forget it too, I don't want that. No good work. So it's just self-reflection. You know that every time that I sit with you guys, it's always going to be all about self-reflections. And that's what I want. I want you guys to be that, to reflect. Are you also comparing yourself to others? Are you also feeling that self-guilt of like, oh, I haven't gotten there yet? Don't be. This world is big enough and it's meant for everyone. And our visions and our dreams are so different. Be you and be the best you. It's beautiful when it's like, I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Don't get me wrong, it can be good because you can also tap into the blessing. Instead, see the others as a motivation. That's the word. Instead of comparing, see them as a motivation. I will get there one day. Not I need to be there. Where are you going? Have you worked on you? Do you want to ask them and just ask them what they've been through to be where they are? And you will have a mouthful of stories. It's literally as simple as that. This whole thing explains itself. Stop comparing yourself to others. You know what I said to myself? Apart from God, you are the author of your life. Yourself and God are working hand in hand. It's whatever I allowed Him to guide me to that He will guide me to. So since we are, I'm going to write this story, and this story is going to be a beautiful one. Chicory, we would write it, and it will be a beautiful, a lovely story. Be the best you. Be your own author. Ask God to guide you, and stop comparing yourself to others. Instead, tap into their blessing. Instead, be motivated by them. That's it. It's as simple as it's like plain point blank period. It doesn't get better than that. I'm not going to say much today because there's no point in boring you, but it's literally just straight So hopefully I'm able to upload